So, we've got concrete. We've got metals. But we've only got like 1 polymer, 9 electronics, 6 machine parts. We need more. So, we're going to go for a resupply. Cargo rocket. Now, this is our second rocket. This is it. This is all we've got. We are going to ask for, let's see, prefab buildings. Ideally, I want a machines parts factory, I want an electronics factory, and I want a polymer factory. Now, you can build these yourself if you've researched the technology. If you haven't researched the technology, then you've got to ship a prefabricated copy from Earth. So, there you go. The rest of the stuff I don't want. That's fine. I've already got a hub, haven't I? Yes, I have. I've already got these. So the rest of it can just be polymers, machine parts, and electronics, really. So polymers, machine parts, and electronics. To be honest, I'll probably be okay with 10 electronics. I want a bit more polymer because I'm going to use a lot on the dome, and I definitely want more machine parts. So I guess I'm going to go with that, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, launch. Right, so you'll see that our next ship is on its way. Okay, this ship. Now we've only got 2 rockets. That's it. That's all we've got. We need to, if we want to use this rocket again, we have to send it back. Now, in order to do that, we need to fuel it. So, that's what we're going to do next. This is our RC transport. Oh, I thought that was an anomaly then. No. Yeah. No, so I tell you what, you, since your battery's running down, just go over and sit on that cable and that'll charge you up. And then, what can we do with you? You can go and bring in some more metal, I think. Yeah, there's some metal over there. Go and grab that. And what I want to do now is get some water so that I can make fuel, because you turn water directly into fuel. So let's go and get a. This is life support. These things are in kind of strange places. Water is deemed to be life support. I mean, to me, it's just I'd like to have all the extractors in one place. So a water extractor, to me, there's no difference between a water extractor and a concrete extractor. I think all the extractors should be in one place. But it's the way they've done it, so shut up, live with it. So where am I going to put this? Now I'm going to put my pipes. Pipes carry water and oxygen. I'm going to put my pipes on top of my my cables, just to kind of try and keep things neat. So I guess if we turn this round, like, say that, and have this maybe there, I think. Right, so yeah, you're on your way, so go on, get out of the way. And then, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Where was I sending him? You know what, go and pick that up. That'll do. What did I want? I wanted cables. I've actually got it hotkeyed. I've got it hotkeyed on my mouse. Normally it's C for the cables, and what is it? V for the pipes. Those are the hotkeys. So we'll set this up with the cable up to there, and then we'll set up a bit of piping. So we'll have piping. Now the piping cables just connect to like kind of anywhere, but the pipes have to connect to one of these icons. So you've got 4 possible pipe entry points to your building, and we're going to run that down. Well, it needs to go into the dome, so I might as well just run it down there, mightn't I? Let's run it most of the way. That'll be fine. Okay, so the next thing I need a fuel refinery. Here we go, fuel refinery. Now, where am I going to put this? Well, I'm going to rotate it like that. I think I'm going to put it like right next to this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right next to that one. Boom, in it goes. Right. So now we will be producing water. and we'll be piping it straight into the fuel refinery, which will turn the water into, I'm guessing, hydrogen, which will be our fuel that we'll be using in our rockets.
Sector scanned.
Oh, we've just scanned a sector. Oh, great. Nothing. Nothing. Not even a little bit of metal. That's kind of not good. So we've had 2 sectors that we've scanned, which have had absolutely nothing in them. Oh, I hope that doesn't continue. That would not be good. And our poor little explorer has got nothing to go and explore. And that means that we're not getting many technology points. And that's one of the things about playing it on the hardest level. The whole technology thing is going to be relatively slow. You've picked up that metal, so go and get some metal from there. Okay, so our water is now pumping. And our fuel refinery is now processing water into... no, that's the maintenance, actually. This is going to be producing 12 fuel per day.
Select a sector to scan.
Oh, okay. Well, Sector I4 has at least got some metal in it. Let's pause for a second because we need to select some. So we've got some underground metals, and we've got like 40 metal lying on the ground, which is better than nothing, I guess. Let's select some more sectors to scan. So let's scan those, I guess. All right, go. So much to do. So much to do. Where's our rocket? Our rocket is 35% of the way here. We know about that. How's our research coming along? Very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. It'll take us about another 2 days to finish the research on that. Well, a little bit less. So we're now getting 300 research because we researched this this Earth-Mars initiative. So that's increased our research by like 50%, so that's not too bad. But it's going to be difficult to get it up much more for quite a while. So we really could do with getting some anomalies to scan up here. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, so how are we doing on fuel? We are producing fuel. It's going into that little stockpile there. Oxygen can be extracted from the atmosphere by moxie. Yes, I know. Right, how are we doing over at the spaceship? The spaceship is refueling. It's got 4 of the 60 fuel that it needs. And you see the drones. Oh, there's one carrying some fuel. You'll go in there. Yeah, it's got up to 6. But it's going to take a little while. Now, if you see them going in with a little flashing light on top.
Sector scanned.
Let me have a look. J4, just a little bit of metal. He's taking fuel in. If you see one with a little flashing light on the top, it means his battery's low, and he's going. Oh, there's one. He's going back in to recharge. In fact, there's another one. If I click on him, you'll see. Yeah, look, his battery's really low. It's one thing that you do have to kind of keep an eye on. Now, there was one other prefab building that we brought with us, which was it's in infrastructure, the drone hub. I brought a drone hub with me, didn't I? Didn't I? I thought I did. Oh man, I thought I brought a drone hub with me. Oh man, that's slightly problematic. Oh man. Well, I mean, I can manage without a drone hub for now, but I am going to need a drone hub. Like, probably... Yeah, I was going to say sooner rather than later. I mean, I can manage without a drone hub, so I guess we'll see how it goes for a while. So we've got a nice surplus of power. We've got our power accumulators are full. They've collected 200 power each. So that's going quite nicely. I think we can start to get our water and oxygen sorted out now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to store up some water. So I'm going to put a couple of water towers in. These will store like 100 water each. And it just means that if this gets
Research complete.
if this gets powered down for whatever reason, it gets hit by a meteorite or whatever, then
Sector scanned.
we've actually
Anomaly
got
found.
some backup. So let's put in. I think we'll put in 2 of these. And I'm just wondering whether I run a little pipe off. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think so actually. Let's put you in there, and you in there. Right. So we've got some backup water, and then we want to do our Moxie. Now our Moxie needs to be next to the pipes because it's transferring oxygen through the pipes as well as water, and it needs to be near the power cable. So kind of the obvious place to put it is right next to here. So let's pop you in there, I think. And then I'm going to want a couple of oxygen tanks so that we can keep a nice supply of oxygen. Now I am wondering whether to put them maybe on the other side, because there's just room. So if I flip you around and have one there and one there. Cool. Alright. So we've got our Moxie. So we're now producing oxygen. Hooray! And pretty soon, with a bit of luck, because it only takes metals, we'll have our oxygen tanks which will start filling up. Which means, guys, with water and oxygen, we're actually ready to build a dome. So let's get... can we launch this? No, we're still waiting on fuel. So let's bring this rocket down.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, great, we've got a new anomaly. And let's bring this rocket down. Let's see. Let's bring you down there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend this one so I know exactly where it's supposed to be. When, because I'm going to be using these landing sites again and again. So let's get this pipe, this power cable extended by one. I keep forgetting to use the hotkey, even though I've got it hotkeyed. Right, so this has got polymers and electronics and machine parts, and it's got the 3 buildings that I wanted, but we don't have the drone hub that I did want. I seriously, I thought there was a drone hub in here. I really thought there was a drone hub in there. Didn't I put a drone? I'm going to have to watch the video back because I really thought there was a drone hub. Oh well, it is what it is. Right. I've got my polymers now, so we can do the dome. Let's get the dome built. Let's get the dome built. In it goes. Now, you'll notice that when this gets built, you'll see that it's got connecting points for pipes, the same as all these other buildings. You know, I probably should have put this a bit further away from this building, because all of these extractors produce dust, and you can see the dust on here. And the more dust there is, the more maintenance these require. You can see that this is building up, and this uses machine parts, which is something that we don't actually have that many of, and it's going to be a little bit of an issue. So that wasn't really the best placement, but you know what? It is what it is. We'll live. We'll manage somehow. Right, now, I put a universal depot over there. I think we're going to do the same thing over here and have a universal depot on this side as well. Probably about there would do. I might bring it in a bit, actually. Yeah, let's put you... yeah, no, let's have you out there. I don't want to encroach on this area. Now, the only thing is, this rocket is out of range of these drones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these drones over here. Ooh, probably needs to be a little bit further over. Ah, now you're in range. So now these drones, with a bit of luck, should whiz in here. Yes, and they'll get all of the stuff out of this rocket and start dumping it on this stockpile, which we can then use to build the dome and all the other stuff. Cool. How are we doing in terms of power? We've got a power surplus of 6.9 at the moment. We've got an oxygen surplus of 2. We've got a water surplus of 2. But I know that we're going to need more water going forward. So I'm wondering, do I build that extra water now? No, I think I'll wait until we get the dome going. So, now the dome needs a load of concrete. It needs like 80 concrete, 20 metals, 10 polymers.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, nice. Oh, we've got rare metals. That's what that $sign is, which is pretty nice. And we've got a nice anomaly that we can scan. So let's get our RC Explorer. We've got 3 that we can scan now. How's your battery? Your battery's full. Right, go and do that one first. I'm going to make sure that we've got research queued up. 1, 2, 3. Systematic training. Scientists and botanists have plus 10% performance when working in their speciality. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Productivity training. Transportation optimization. The RC transport harvest faster and its maximum storage is increased. That's quite good. Generate 100 research per sol for each RC Explorer vehicle. Yeah, that would be good because that's like an extra 33% research. So we'll get that first, and then I think we'll go with. Both of those are good. I think we're going to go with the botanists. I think we'll do botanists first, and then we'll do the engineers and geologists. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Okay, this is. I've got to say, we're being relatively lucky, I would say, with the technologies, the order that we get in the technologies. It's actually pretty good for us. So, right, you're fully loaded. So I tell you what, why don't you come over here and unload somewhere over here would be good. So, like, over there would be nice. Here's a good little transport rover. Now, you don't have to have a stockpile. If you just dump it on the ground, they'll create like a mini temporary stockpile. Right, so now you've got that. You've still got plenty of battery, so come over here and get some more.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh, new techs are available for research.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Indeedy. The following techs have been revealed on the research screen. Low-G hydrosynthesis and magnetic filtering. Let's have a look. So, magnetic filtering. Oh, yeah, this increases oxygen production by 50% in the Moxie. And low-G hydrosynthesis. Oh, man. That allows us to build the Polymer Factory and the fuel refinery. Man, I wish I'd known that was well up in the research. I would have actually switched this now to research that next. And I could have saved myself a lot of money on a Polymer Factory. But I've already bought it now, so it kind of is what it is. How are we doing with the dome? We must be close to being done with the dome. We're at 39. So it's just a case of getting the concrete. If I increase the priority, then we should see a flurry of activity. Now, we've got plenty of concrete. That is metals. We've got concrete there. We should have a stack of concrete over here. Well, I was going to say a stack, but it's not that much. We've got like 18 over there. What have we got? Like, we've got 26 over there. So we've got like 40 odd. So it's enough to get this finished. Yeah, see, now I've upped the priority. They're all focusing on this. Bringing all the concrete in. We're up to 50. 52.
Great dust storm approaching.
Oh, okay, it starts. Now, the reason that this is called a great dust storm is because whenever the colonists see it, somebody says, oh, there's a dust storm coming in. And all the other colonists go, great. That's why. That's why. I do love this thing. It's freaking awesome, isn't it? I will do my best to spend some time during this series, like down at this kind of level, and just show you the buildings and the animations and stuff, because it is It is quite a pretty game when you come down to this level. The models are nice. The terrain is nice. I do like it. I do like it. Right. You've got another stack of metals. Let's have you unload that somewhere. Just come and dump it, like, over there would be fine. The metals will get used relatively quickly, so I don't mind kind of just dumping them anywhere.
Select a sector to scan.
Oh. So, oh, look at this. Look at this. So we've got concrete, we've got metals, and we've got a big deposit of rare metals. That is not bad at all. Oh, and it's right next to that other one. Oh, in fact, we've got 3 deposits. Oh, okay. We are going to have a dome up there. The problem is we've got no water anywhere around there. So we'll have to keep searching and hope that we can find some water close by. I mean, if we can't, well, kind of, if we can't, it is what it is. Now, there are tunnels, which aren't, I guess I'll show you. Let's zoom in over here. Let's let this carry on. There are tunnels. Where are they? They're in infrastructure. These tunnels, basically, you can put in a tunnel. Now, they do have a certain range.
Achieved. We have an oxygen shortage. We have a water shortage.
Yes, indeed we do. But we've got a dome, guys. We've got a dome. Oh, they look good. Let's pause for a second while I tell you about this. So you can put these tunnels in, and you put one end somewhere and you put the other end somewhere. There is a maximum distance that you can have between the two. But not only do they allow for travelling between one place and another, they allow you to route. You'll see that there's the icons for pipes. You can route power and water and oxygen through the tunnel. Which is pretty freaking useful if you've got like a dome here and you've got another dome like way up there, rather than running these cables and pipes, which of course need to be maintained and can get hit by dust storms and meteors and all kinds of stuff. You can just run a tunnel from one to the other, and it saves you a hell of a lot. The other thing is that if I can zoom out, if you're moving from an area like this to an area like this, your rovers and drones and whatever can't travel across there. But if you put in a tunnel down there and a tunnel entrance up here, then you can move from one area to the other. The thing is that they're damned expensive. Look at this. 30 machine parts. Now that is that's as many machine parts as we brought with us so far. And we don't really have that much money left. We've got like 1.3 billion, which is really not a whole hell of a lot. I've already got to get a hub. I'm going to have to buy some food when we get people coming in. And I'm going to need more polymers, electronics and machine parts just for the stuff that we need. So, yeah, not easy. Not easy. What do I want? I want I want pipes, don't I? So I want pipes. So I want to run this pipe from here up to there so that we can get oxygen and water into the dome. That would be good. And we've already got power. So we've got power. We just need the oxygen and water in there. We are going to need more water though, because this is already taking, I think it's one water. Yeah. So that only leaves us with, this is producing 3. Because this is only, this is a very low grade, so it's not producing a huge amount. These can produce like 5 water, I think, if you've got a high grade water source. So I think we're going to have to put in a second one. Yeah, we're going to have to put in a second one. So let's do it. Let's get our water extractor. Let's flip you around like that, I think. Yeah. Actually, if I put you there, yeah, actually that would work better. If I put it there, then it's automatically attached to the electricity, and it means the pipe that I put in can be following the cable, which is great. That works kind of nicely. All right, go. Okay, how are we doing power-wise? Right, we've got a power shortage at the moment. I need to start putting some more power in. So let's get some more power going. What do I want? I want wind turbines. Now, am I going to do it like that? I think I am. So that would be there. And that would be there. And then that one would be... Oh my god, it works. Unfreaking believable. So let's put that one there. Put that one there. So I'll put 2 in for now. And we'll see how that works. Oh, okay. Milestone achieved. We constructed a dome. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. And if you want to know your milestones, you can see your milestones over here. We haven't launched a rocket from Mars yet. We haven't got any humans on Mars. We haven't had anybody born on Mars. We haven't produced food on Mars. Loads of things to do yet. This is now full. Now, oh, I was thinking that's not flashing. Why isn't that flashing? The reason it's not flashing is because we've got this dust storm. And you can't launch or land rockets during a dust storm. So we've got to wait another day before we can launch that. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. Right. What are we waiting on with these guys? We're waiting on machine parts and concrete. This dome I'm going to turn off for the moment. Let's start getting some stuff built in there, I think. So what do we want? We want somewhere where people can live. That's the first thing. So, living quarters. Let's put in some living quarters up there. Now, let's see. What does living quarters cost? It's just 10 concrete, so no big deal. Let's put that in. Boom. Okay. What do we want next? Well, they need to be able to eat. That's really important. That's probably as important as anything. So we're going to feed them with hydroponics farms. So I'm going to put, and you can see that you've got this kind of triangle of 10 hexagons, and it's all about how you fit these in. So I'm going to put that there. Now, if I put 3 of those in, it'll leave a gap in the centre, and you can actually fill that gap with things like little parks. Like there's a little small fountain, and these things will allow people to get some of the things that they need, like relaxation, exercise, and playing. You can do in a place like this. So we'll pop that in there. So we've got a bit of that going on. What else do we want in our little community? So they've got some food. What else? What else do we want? Hang on, why aren't these getting built? They've got the concrete, they're not getting the machine parts. Is it because they're out of range? Oh, they're just out of range. If I move you to there, so that you're, yes, now it's within range of those and within range of the stockpile that's got those materials. Yeah. This is why I wanted to put a drone hub in. Drone hub's got, I think it's got a larger range than this. But if I put in a drone hub like over there, it would just cover everything, and it would cover these 2 landing sites from one place, which would be kind of really, really good. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, so we got those built. So now, hopefully, we haven't got a power shortage. Yes, we've got a power surplus. Hurrah. And we've got our houses built. We've got our...
Resources are low.
Cool. Let's pause. We've got this built. We've got that almost built. What else do we want? Well, we want some services. So, having produced food, we want people to be able to buy it. Now, there are 2 ways that they can get it. They can either get it from the grocer. Now, that will supply them with food, but it will always also satisfy people who like shopping. Because, let's face it, some people like shopping. Yes, Nanny giggles, Regina, I'm looking at you. She does like shopping. Right, let's pop that in. Actually, no, I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to put the grocer over this side here, I think. Yeah, because I think we're going to end up with 3 hydroponics in there. So I'm going to put the grocer there. Now, as well as the grocer, the other way of getting food is the diner. But the diner satisfies different requirements, dining and social, and it's the smallest building that will satisfy that social requirement, and it's quite important. The space bar is like pretty huge, and the casino complex is huge. That's another big building, and yeah, and that's it. So those are your only options. Oh no, the open air gym as well, but that's another great big building. So the diner is the way to go. So if I flip that around that way, pop it in that corner there, yeah, that corner there, that corner there, maybe that corner there. So we'll have the diner in there, and then the other thing we need is an infirmary, because otherwise people will start getting sick and it just won't be very good. So we'll have an infirmary, which I'll pop, rotate it there, and we'll pop in there. Actually, let's rotate it round that way, because it looks better that way, doesn't it? Right, let's pop that. Now that leaves us a hex in the centre, so we can put in another little park or something. What are we going to put in? Let's put in... So we had a little small fountain. There's a regular fountain. Maybe a small alleyway with a couple of trees. Looks kind of nice. Let's turn it round that way. Yeah, a little alleyway in there. Let's just check on what the small is. Yeah, relaxation, exercise, and playing. Yeah, that'll do. There's also, we could also put the small garden in, which is kind of nice as well. Right, let's get that built. Now, once we've got that built, we can feed them. Right, so the other things we want to get set up in here are the production facilities, because we want our colony to become self-sustaining. It's massively important because we don't have enough money to keep supplying ourselves with goods all the time. So we need to make our own polymers, electronics, machine parts, fuel, everything. Absolutely everything. We need to make ourselves. So this is why I got these prefab buildings. The Polymer Factory. Now the Polymer Factory goes outside of the dome. And it should... Hopefully I've left enough room in here, so I should be able to just slot this in. I think probably there would be good. Yeah, boom. There's the Polymer Factory. And then the Electronics Factory is going to go in here. This goes inside the dome. That's the Electronics Factory. And then the other one is the Machine Parts Factory. And this again is another big building. I want to rotate it around that way and put that in there. And you can see that this dome is almost full already. Unbelievable. Boom, in you go. Right, let's get all that built.
Scanned.
We've got another sector scanned, and all we've found is a little bit of metal, which is kind of frustrating. Let's get our... Yeah, you've got enough juice to do another scan, so go scan that. Go and bring me in some research points. That'll be nice. Passenger rockets. When you're ready, you can invite the first colonists to Mars. Launch a passenger rocket from Earth and land it near one of your domes. Right, you are ready to launch, so let's get you launched. Take off in progress. You want to see it? I do.
Milestone
Here's our
achieved.
first launch. Whoa! I was too late. I was too late. Now we'll watch another one. There it goes. Boom. Now we've actually got to
Research
wait
complete.
for that to
Anomaly
get back.
analyzed.
Yes, all right. We've actually got to wait for that to get back to Earth before we can send our colonists down here. We've analysed an anomaly, that one that I just sent it to. That's gained us 1,250 research points. Get rid of that. We've researched fuel compression. Nice. We've got a drone with no controller. And it's because that rocket has taken off. This drone belonged to that rocket. So now it may be if we leave him alone, he will find someone to go and be with. But I think because he's out, I think he's out of power. So I think we're going to have to reassign him manually. So if I say reassign you to there. Yes, now he's going to run round there and go and charge himself up. So how many drones? You've got 8 of 8. So you got your full complement of drones now. Right, milestone achieved. Launched the rockets from Mars. So we've scanned an anomaly. We've launched a rocket from Mars. We've found water. We've constructed a dome. The next thing is going to be bringing the colonists in and having the first humans on Mars. Now, selecting your crew is something that I do want to take a little bit of time over and show you. Like there's a whole bunch of options. So I think it would be a good idea to end this episode here with everything ready for the first colonists. That rocket is already 20% of its way to Earth. So we can start the next episode when that rocket gets back. And we can select our crew and get them sent out here. And we can get the rest of these bits and pieces built and whatever. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this episode on this insane difficulty that we're trying. And I'll catch you for the next episode. Remember to hit the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, then subscribe for more videos. And I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.